In the early 22nd century, life on Earth is quite different from that which we know. Devastated by nuclear wars, the face of the planet has changed. Gone are the small villages, towns, and cities that shaped the character of America. In their place stand megacities, developed to accommodate the most awesome crowding of human beings the world has ever seen. Megacity 1, the first of these mammoth cities, has a total population of 400 million and has become a breeding ground for all kinds of violent crime. With such a concentrated mass of humanity, a new policing system was developed and a new breed of lawmen were born. The judges, lawmen that streamline the concept of due process. Lawmen that have the power to make an arrest, hear a trial, and pass sentence in the flash of a moment. Oh no! Dedicated to maintaining order by acting as policeman, judge, jury, and executioner. Lawmen, the most respected and feared of which they call Judge Dredd. At the forefront of state-of-the-art arcade technology, Bally introduces Judge Dredd featuring Super Game. A step forward into the future, not only in theme, but in reality. Judge Dredd is the first Bally game to use the new DCS soundboard. This audio breakthrough offers digital CD quality music and sound effects, creating a new sensory experience. Still another first, players can change and select the mode they wish to play. They are guided through these modes by Judge Dredd's unparalleled dot matrix effects. There is also a buy-in feature, where a player can buy a multi-ball for 1 credit and continue a current game. Then there's Judge Dredd's incredible Super Game. A first of its kind, this supercharged game within a game attacks the senses with a barrage of multi-ball action, exclusive dot matrix displays, and features the ultimate shot in pinball. 100 million points. Judge Dredd featuring Super Game. Pinball step into the future.
Lawmaster Computer online. Welcome aboard.
To begin, select the game you wish to play. Regulation for 1 credit or Super Game for 2. Although they utilize the same playfield, these 2 games offer different challenges. In regulation play, there are 9 criminal disturbances or modes that you, as a judge, are assigned. Activate a mode by shooting the lit build-up chain feature at the left ramp or sniper tower. After you enter a mode, Central Control will dispatch the information you'll need to score and restore order.
Civil disorder has...
How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. We're back for another FX3 tournament. As you might have seen earlier, let me fix chat here so I can pull it up. Maybe. As you might have seen earlier, there might be some more pinball battles to come. We shall see. Everybody seems to be calling Marty out, and it'll be up to him if he's going to answer the challenge. Aside from that, how's it going? Tonight we're going to be playing Deadpool. Evening, Lord Hawk. Welcome in. Game Club Central says, better hurry, Flair. Someone else is ready to challenge. Uh-oh. No real call-outs yet? Well, we shall see. We might have some guests in the future. But for now, let's get some FX3 going. Tonight we're going to be playing Deadpool. 1 hour. Unlimited attempts. Everything, all the specialty stuff is disabled. We'll do a prize draw after the first table. Take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do the second table. And then the grand prize for the second table is going to be the Universal Pack for FX3, which we'll be playing in the Drain Freeze tournament over at Game Club Central on Wednesday night. I'm glad that Macho Man welcomes all challengers. Jared, I wouldn't want to embarrass Macho Marty. Yeah, that's fair. So while I'm setting stuff up, let's get a few shout outs out of the way. So tomorrow night, I will not be streaming. Normally, I do a Tuesday lead-in to LL Cool Play. My work schedule is changing, and I need to figure out timing, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get from point A to point B. So tomorrow night, I'm just canceling the stream. It'll be too rushed. I don't have a theme, and I don't want to rush it too much. So tomorrow night, I will be there to annoy Marty for LL Cool Play, but I will not be streaming. That said, let's get the tournament cooking.
Did anybody see all those lights fall down as I kicked the cord? Are you enjoying this?
I'm muted. Thank you, Arthur, for pointing that out. All I was saying is there is a table guide that is displayed there in chat. If you type in !TDP, as Jared just did, you'll get a link to the downloadable table guide for this table. 1 second here while I adjust my microphone. Is there still no audio, Eric, or did I fix it? Jason, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I saw the follow come through earlier tonight. Welcome. We do this every Monday night at 8:30 Eastern, and everybody is welcome.
That'll be better than the Iron Man table anyway. Touché.
Thank you, Eric. And I'm not going to lie, I rushed to get here on time tonight, so I did not read the table guide. So everybody else has a leg up on me, because I am making it up as I go along. Deadpool, I shaved for this table. Good to know. Where is the question? Absolutely, Jason. I get it. That is why I start at 8:30, and I'm usually rushing my kids to bed right before I push go. Totally get it. It's also why we play 2 tables, so if you can't make it in on the first one, you'll get a second chance. I made the mistake of looking at the standings beforehand, and out of my friends list, Jared Gage has the high record for this table. So something tells me he's going to be the competition to beat tonight. Oh. Meatball Saucy, how's it going? I do love the video mode launching. Guten Tag, how's it going?
Do that again. One more time.
Ooh.
I dare you.
That's one of the few times you can say you've been saved by a grenade.
Kickback. Reminds me of Kick Beat. Another fine game from the fine people at Zen Studios. Where's my check?
Uh-oh.
What the?
So before I forget, I want to give a quick shout out to Jared Gage, who does occasional streaming on the weekends, hopefully more to come. Jared is the person that turned me on to all these fancy guides, who as well as made guides that I can call up and pin up Popper. And you should go check him out.
I gotta recalibrate this thing.
I need a new keyboard.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. As Jacob would know, we had no mic.
This is a warm-up game, right?
Uh-oh.
Thank you, ball save and grenade. I needed both of you. It's going to be one of those nights. Does anybody watching have a real Deadpool table? Just curious what people think of it.
That's it. You're fired.
Tournament results.
All right, let's do that again and see if I can break 1,000,000.
Uh-oh. Note to self. Use less dynamite. What the? Who put a pinball table in a pinball table? That's just oh, this.
I will say the fourth wall breaking for this is up to Deadpool standard. I appreciate that.
You know, next time I hope Zen makes pinball for mature audiences. That way I can say or
So has anyone gotten some extra flips on the new FX yet now that it's in early access? I'm just curious people's opinions. I played it for the first time finally Saturday night, but I haven't gotten more than a couple games on it. I will say I am thoroughly enjoying the Sky Pirates table. What's the daily table today, Jacob? I haven't fired it up today. That is a good point to make note of, is that the new Pinball FX is free, just like the old one, but instead of having two tables that are always free, they alternate tables. But unlockables and challenges and tournaments are not available for the free tables. But if you just want to try before you buy, you can check every day, and you could probably make it through a decent amount of the tables. I know when I went to go play it on Saturday, it was Wild West Rampage was the free table. I didn't know it didn't save your scores, not even locally? That's a bummer. But you know what? For testing it out, it's still not a bad deal. I mean, the whole pricing is not what anybody wants, but I'm hoping that by them separating it from the Steam store and the PlayStation store and doing their own things, that means that maybe in the future we'll be able to, I don't know. My hope is that if I buy a table through Zen and not through PlayStation, that I can play that table on PC, I can play that table on console. We'll see if they get there, but that is my hope. For me, that's worth paying a little extra for, if that's what it gives me. If it's not, then, well, I'll just be sad. Man, these are two very quick games. And it is not going to go well. Holy wow, we have 7 players. Alright, Arthur Pendragon, Mr. Pendragon, says that today's tables are Son of Zeus and Star Wars Pinball. Well, that's good to know, Jacob. I was kind of hoping that was the case, but I hadn't confirmed it. Alright, so we got Jared Gage in first. I told you to watch out for him with 13 million. Smog, Marty, Game Club Central in second with 7.1. Mr. Pendragon in third place with 3.3 million. Jacob in fourth with 3.1. Lord Hawk in fifth with 1.9. Meatball Saucy in sixth with 820,000. And me, seventh, the Power Bottom with 599,000. Well, that's good to know, Jacob. I think I bought the new tables already. So I bought Pinball Noir, I bought Sky Pirates and Curse of the Mummy, and I feel like something else, but that's all that's coming to mind. The only one I have played though has been Sky Pirates. I just haven't had time.
Prepare yourselves for the greatest pinball gaming experience of all time. Isn't that a bit of hyperbole? It'll be better than the Iron Man table anyway. Touché. Skill shot!
There's a cat by my feet. That's not good.
I gotta recalibrate this thing before I land in the toilet.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
Hello, Ben. We did play Bob's Burgers a few weeks ago. Was that last week or the week before? I can't remember anymore. No, the wife. I don't think I need a rescue. I don't know where the cat is, but nothing has broken yet, so I'm just going to go with it.
Singing a song that isn't really a song. Because licensing cool songs costs too much money. Too much money.
I do like that the pop bumpers spin. That's pretty cool. A few weeks ago isn't today. Yeah, that's fair, Doublemint Ben. Bob's Burgers will return. It's just going to take time.
What the? Who put a pinball table in a pinball table? That's just oh. An extra ball you should get. Ah, I love that line.
An extra ball you should get.
You know, next time I hope Zen makes pinball for mature audience. That way I can say, or,
Casey says lots and lots of time.
oh yeah.
How's it going tonight, Casey? Alright, after I drain, I am going to have to go save a cat who's getting dangerously close to the streaming computer. Which, that would not be good. Be entertaining.
Stop messing with my game!
I lost the primary ball and whatever that phantom ball is, so I'm going to save myself from a cat real quick. You want to say hello? Yeah, I thought you might. Alright, go play. Game Club Central says, I have 12 tables purchased, streaming it this evening at some point after this. Well, cool. I will probably come check that out.
So, use less dynamite.
Ah, thank you, Holy Hand Grenade. I needed that.
I gotta recalibrate this thing, or I land in the toilet.
Aggressive meow. Yes.
Kickback reminds me of Kick Beat, another fine game from the fine people at Zen Studios. Where's my check? Do that again! Do that again!
I'll take the aggressive meow over the sexy meow. That one scares me a little bit more.
Come on, I don't have all day.
I am too old for that level of drama.
Oh, look, I can't watch this. I can't watch this, you hear me? Try harder. Piece of cake!
You know what? This is first. Let's go issue number 1. Kick beat 'em.
Oh, would you look at this winner? Hey, hippie, go home!
Alright, transfer and miss.
Or the late
Miss again.
kickback! Hey, you dead fool! Get out of the game, man! You ruined the game!
I've never seen that animation before. That was interesting. Just a guy with a crowbar just runs up on you. Alright, I'll take it.
Do that again! One more time!
Power of nudge! Game Club Central, thank you for the dramatic chipmunk. The power of nudge compels you. Although in my case, I still went down the drain. But that's okay. Well, that's good, Saucy. I'm on run 3, and I'm not sure this is respectable either. So you got a leg up. Lynn in Denver, welcome, and I hope it's a joyous occasion if you're a little bit tipsy. I think I might be playing better if I were there, but I never made it that far tonight. If you're not already following, please check out Lynn in Denver.
There's like 3 other people streaming virtual pinball. That's surprising. Oh no, 4 people. Just one of them I happen to know.
In that clip, was I that person, Lynn? Just curious. Well, I'm sorry you've had a rough day, Lynn. I hope that playing pinball with us makes it a little bit better.
I bought you this grenade. Don't waste it. Here's what I like to call Matt Murdock mode. Or mode. Whatever.
Ooh, got it. Nope.
Double dare you.
And down.
I can't watch this. I can't watch this. You hear me? Try harder.
Hollywood Pup, I'm not sure which emoji that was in the app I used to read chat. It says pot friend. I'm kind of curious. I hope it was entertaining. The end.
In today's episode of Deadpool Pinball.
All right, let's see where we ended up. We have 11 players.
Tournaments. Active tournaments.
Jared Gage in first with 26 million. Game Club Central in second with 24. Meatball Saucy climbing all the way into third with 14 million. Lord Hawk in fourth with 11. Myself in fifth with 8. Hug Polo, Hollywood Polo, welcome in sixth place, 7.6 million. The Wife, Monkey Balls in seventh with 4.7 million. Jacob in eighth with 4.4. Scroll down. Trackpad Follies. Mr. Pendragon in 9th with 3.3 million. Iron Fist, welcome in 10th with 2.3 million. And Rebootin' Tog, the world famous Rebootin' Tog, in 11th place.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Prepare yourselves for the greatest pinball gaming experience of all time. Isn't that a bit of hyperbole? It'll be better than the Iron Man table anyway. Touche.
That's good to know, Jacob. I will try that next go around. Rad Verde, our previous on-site TPF correspondent. How's it going tonight? I believe there are 11 people in.
Awesome mega combo!
Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Ah.
More time. I dare you.
Also, Jacob, thank you very much for the rock.
I gotta recalibrate this thing.
Oh, amazing moment for Mankind. I missed both of them. Is Mankind broken? I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can... It's entirely possible that I turned Mankind off and then forgot to remove it from the Twitch menu. I apologize. Let me see if I can... Let me try something.
No respect, no honor. There is no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Thank you, Casey, for hard times. I did watch it, Jacob. I'm not gonna lie. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't expect much from WWE these days. I typically stick more to AEW and New Japan, but I enjoyed it.
Well, aren't you a handsome little fella?
And just like that, I drained. It was good to see Stone Cold back out there. I was kind of impressed at how well he looked. I expected that to go mediocre or be a few spots, but that was a real match, and his knees didn't look like they blew up. And then night 2 with Vince. Vince was looking good. That was a little more gimmicky, but I mean, Vince is 76 years old, and he's in amazing shape. The real only spot that made me do a double take is when Stone Cold stunned Vince, and you could tell he was taking it easy.
Oh yeah, this is me singing a song that isn't really a song. Because licensing cool songs cost too much money. Too much money.
It was an ugly stunner. But historically, Vince has never taken the stunner well. It's more the shock value of the fact they actually did it. He's never... I shouldn't say he doesn't sell it well, because he sells it. He just doesn't know how to fall. So you can tell it's like a gradual letdown. I will say, as much as I hate to say it, which Paul was it? Was it Logan Paul or Jake Paul? I think it was Logan Paul? Jake Paul? One of the two. With The Miz, I was actually kind of impressed how well he performed for being an amateur. Logan Paul. Thank you, Jacob. I can't ever remember which one is which.
So long. Don't let the door.
Tournament results.
Yeah, he was really good, and he did some decent moves. He played off The Miz well.
less dynamo.
I'm with you. I would love to see a Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul, but I don't know if WWE would do it because they're not professionally trained, and I think that they might have some liability concerns there. I don't know. I don't want to see anybody get legitimately hurt on TV. Like, as it was, Rick Boog's knee buckling was bad enough.
Do that again! One more time! I dare you!
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville was... I mean, that was all gimmicks all day long, but it played well. That's true, but when I think of professional, I feel like you need a certain number of matches under your belt before you can say, all right, this guy is okay to work with. But I think Logan Paul throws better punches than The Miz. That or he's just potatoing everybody.
Kick back!
Regardless, I loved it.
What's a mega combo? Oh yeah, this is me singing a song that isn't really a song. Because licensing cool songs cost too much money. Too much money.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Casey. I feel like in 2015, 2016, with the breakup with the Shield, WWE had some decent runs mixed in between stuff.
Well, aren't you a handsome little fella? Why did they put this in the game?
Alright, Lynn says, so here's the trick. You see no real injuries, but you also really, really hope you don't see someone snap a bone in a way that kayfabe has to fall away. For sure. Reboot and Tog, I'll agree. I'm glad that Big E is okay, but it is so painful every time they show him falling on his head.
One more time. I dare you.
Alright, apparently I'm just going to continue to have quick games, so after this we will check in with the scores again and see where we're at.
What the? Who put a pinball table in a pinball table? That's just, oh, this could be fun.
I'm not going to lie, Jacob, I don't even remember last year's WrestleMania. I know I watched it, but I have no recollection of it at all.
I gotta recalibrate this thing before I land in the toilet or something.
I will agree with that, Rad. Leprechaun Knight, who shows up in some of the streams and plays with us in FX3 sometimes, he was at the NXT, I think it was the first NXT takeover. No, it had to be the second, because it was when Shinsuke Nakamura debuted against, I believe it was Sami Zayn, and I have pictures of him in the front row from that event.
Could you do this for me?
But NXT I still find enjoyable. It's just not what it once was.
Multiplier. Really?
I think it was better when it was small and pre-recorded.
Do that again. Do that again. Just please shoot something. Really? Seriously, blind Al would have scored higher than you. He's blind.
There was a really good AEW cinematic match with Sting and Darby Allin. Highly recommend that one. I feel like it was part of one of the pay-per-views, but I honestly don't remember.
That combo was legend. Wait for it. Jerry, piece of cake. Hey, down here. Just keep playing. Act natural. That little
Meatball Saucy says, improved on my third run, but not enough to jump Game Club Central. Well, I will be curious to see where everyone is at.
Come on. I don't have all day.
Oh, drain. So Lynn says, so I saw a clip from a high school wrestling match, and at one point, one of their arms broke. And not just an ow, 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 coach. It was folded in the spot that was not a joint. Oh, that just... Ew.
In today's episode of Deadpool Pinball.
Tournament results.
All right, we got 12 players. Let's go check in with the stats here. Jared Gage still in first with that 26 million. Game Club Central in second with 24. Meatball Saucy in third place with 15. Iron Fist jumping up to fourth with 11.9. Lord Hawk, fifth place with 11.7. Why are the arrows not working? The Wife in sixth with 9 million. Myself in seventh with 8.4. Hug Polo in eighth with 7.6. Arthur Pendragon, Mr. Pendragon in ninth with 6.7. Jacob in 10th with 6.6. Lynn in Denver in 11th with 5.8. Rabootentog, the world famous Rabootentog, in 12th place with 1.9. MCAP, how's it going? Welcome. It looked like your Creature from the Black Lagoon tournament was a success. I got a few games in. The top score I think I saw was in it was over 1 billion or very close to it. Impressive turnout. Checking out Raw for tonight. I'll be curious to watch the recaps of Raw tonight and see who makes surprise appearances and see what happens. The one person that I did notice that seemed to be very absent from WrestleMania is I don't recall seeing Ricochet in anything. There are 22 minutes left on the clock.
Yourselves for the greatest pinball gaming experience of all time. Isn't that a bit of hyperbole? It'll be better than the Iron Man table anyway. Touché.
Wow. Well, thank you for the ball save, Mr. Deadpool, but that was just terrible on my part. The grenade should have saved me, and nope.
What
Alright, let's hunt this mini Deadpool.
Just keep playing. Act natural. That little minion thing. It's got like a bazooka or something. Do that again.
Oh!
One more time. I dare you.
I just nudged my way out.
You knew that there was nothing behind the camera, right?
That's just depressing, Meatball Saucy.
Lost. Uh-oh.
I will say I missed the previous iteration of the US title belt. That was one of my favorite belts ever.
Do that again. One more time. I dare you. Hi-ya! I gotta recalibrate this thing before I land in the toilet.
I'll agree. The IWGP is probably one of the better belts. Especially when Naito has one of them.
Let's rock. Oh, would you look at this winner?
One of the clips I need to go get is I need to clip out the Back to the Future entrance from Wrestle Kingdom with Kushida and the Time Splitters, where they came in dressed as Doc and Marty with the DeLorean. I could probably get some decent clips from that.
Just please shoot something. Look, I increased your jackpot, but we split if you win, okay? What? What do you mean it's not real money? Kick back! Reminds me of Kick Beat, another fine game from the fine people at Zen Studios. Where's my check? I bought you this grenade. Don't waste it.
Alright, we got another ball save. Hopefully I don't need to use it right away.
Please, shoot
Let me go down the hole. Toot toot go down the hole. Kitty go down the hole. Kitty, bye bye, kitty.
Kitty go down the hole. Game Club Central, thank you for the distraction. Plucky Duck is always welcome.
I bought you this grenade. Don't waste it.
MCAP, thank you so much for the bits.
Do that again. One more time. I dare you. Kick back.
Hollywood Polo asking the real questions. Mike, what did you have for supper? Inquiring minds want to know.
Don't make me go up there.
I myself had chicken meatballs.
Come on, punk. Bring it on. I got you right. Okay. See, that's how you fall down to avoid injury. You're welcome.
A snack does sound pretty good. Eric says Olive Garden soup and salad and breadsticks. That sounds pretty damn good too. Did you get it delivered or did you go to Olive Garden for the endless soup and breadsticks? Hollywood Polo winning the Healthy Choice Award by making a salad.
Increased multiplier. Really? That's all? Come on. I don't have all day. Hey, shoot there.
I don't, Arthur Pendragon, but you have my attention. I'm debating on how to pronounce it. Is it Swai? S-W-A-I. That's awesome. I almost never pronounce things correctly. So what is Swai?
Piece of cake.
Potato soup doesn't sound bad. Doesn't sound bad either.
Oh, would you look at this winner? Hey, hippie, go home.
Did you ever get your pizza on Friday night, Game Club? That's sad. Did you at least get bacon sugar for dessert?
Do that again. One more time. I dare you.
Essentially Vietnam's answer to catfish. So I used to have a coworker that was from Vietnam, and he would make some sort of dried fish that was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was wrapped in seaweed with almost like gelatin, and it was really good.
Tournament results.
Uh-oh. Note to self. Use less dynamite.
I'm so happy I saved that. I thought I was about to waste my grenade already. Still might. Ooh, we kept it alive.
Piece of cake.
Alright, we're going back to number 1 because I feel like I can pass issue number 1.
Oh, would you look at this winner? Hey, hippie, go home. Look at this moron.
Alright, need 2 more.
He believes he can fly.
Need to punt a pizza delivery guy or something.
Hey, you dead fool! Get out of the game, man! You're ruining the game! What an idiot. Kickback! Reminds me of Kick Beat, another fine game from the fine people at Zen Studios. Where's my check? Do that again! One more time!
Power of nudge!
Dare you.
I was trying to read his t-shirt before Deadpool throws him and no luck. I am curious if anybody else catches it.
I gotta recalibrate this thing before I land in the toilet.
Oh. Lynn in Denver has clawed her way to 4th place. That is awesome. $5.8 million to $20 million. Nicely done. Alright, let's see if we can start something here. Need to get on the other flipper, though. Oh, missed. Lynn has reached the level of inebriation that's enough to get the brain out of the way, yet allows reflexes to function at least 75%. That is the magic zone. That is also the point at which my wife tells me to go home. So I just got the arm wrestling minigame for the first time. Was not expecting mashing QT or the mashing game. I have not gotten that yet. I missed the skill shot, and I have not started a mode. Oh.
Do that again! One more time! I dare you!
$7 million jackpot. Nice.
Oh yeah, this is me singing a song that isn't really a song. Because licensing cool songs cost too much money. Too much money. What the?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The end.
So long. Don't let the door.
Tournament results.
Yeah, I hear you, Meatball Saucy. There are 8 minutes left on the clock. And why is my phone ringing? How much does a virtual cabinet cost? It depends on how much you want to put into it. A virtual cabinet could be as simple as a monitor laying on its side with a keyboard, or something like what I have here. I will say that mine, which is a 3/4 cabinet, I probably put close to $2,000 in. Some of the components I had, it's not as awesome as some you will see, like Lynn in Denver and her Radiant Silver Ball. It is an amazing cabinet with all the bells and whistles, from shaker motors to fans to you name it. I am not at that level, but the cost is really relative to what you're looking to get out of it. We got 7 minutes left on the clock. Why is my phone still ringing? Oh, you know what? I've just received word that I have a special message, so I will be right back. Sorry about that. One moment.
Macho Man Martin Savage. I would like to congratulate you on your victory Thursday evening. You put on a mighty fine show against Cactus Paladin Jack. I really appreciate how you pulled off that victory on ball 3. You and I, we have further things we need to discuss. You see, you reached out to me requesting my services on commentary, knowing full well that this face does not belong behind the camera. But I went along with your little show, and through some sort of technological sorcery, because I know it was not any fault of EPB Fiber Optics here in beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee, my performance was greatly impacted. I was made to look like a fool. And you see, here at Southern Virtual Pinball, we pride ourselves on our legacy, and we pride ourselves in our abilities as pinballers. And what you have done has greatly disrespected me and those before me, and it simply will not stand. I know you're a busy man, but the gloves are on, Martin. All you gotta do is just say when.
Uh-oh, Marty. I knew they'd start coming out of the woodwork. You might be in trouble. I hope your schedule is clear. Lynn says the Radiant Silver Ball is around 2.5K, not counting the computer. Also, I don't currently have the shaker motor. The computer currently embedded inside has a cooling tower on the CPU, and the shaker motor wants to tear it off. Oh, that's too bad. All right, holy wow, I just glanced down at the scores. Hug Polo climbing all the way to the top with 31 million. Nicely done, Hollywood. Very, very impressive. Jacob in second with 29 million. As I look for my keyboard. Game Club Central in third with 28. Jared Gage dropping down to fourth place with 26 million. Iron Fist in fifth with 23 million. Lynn in Denver, sixth place with 20 million. Meatball Saucy in seventh place with 15 million. The Wife in eighth with 14 million. Lord Hawk in ninth with 12 million. Myself in 10th with 8.4. Mr. Pendragon in 11th with 6.7. And Rabootentog, the world famous Rabootentog, in 12th place. We have 3 minutes left on the clock, which I didn't realize, or I would have just quickly played another game.
The greatest pinball gaming experience of all time. That'll be better than the Iron Man table anyway. Touche. I gotta recalibrate this thing before I land in the toilet.
So this is your 2-minute, 50-second warning. I will warn you, if this is the first time you've played, if time runs out and a ball is still in play, the score will not count. So if you have a super impressive score, start thinking about how to end that game now, or your score will not make it into the final standings. Yeah, I find the humor of this table enjoyable. I think I've got most of it figured out. I'm just struggling to make a lot of the shots, but that would come in time. Sorry about that, Rabootentog.
more time. I dare you.
I tilted. Minute 30 left on the clock. Game Club Central. There's a challenger before McCasey? Well, I will look forward to that announcement. I'm also excited for the development of the tag team division.
Don't let the door.
Tournament results.
All right, this is your 1 minute warning. We have 1 minute 20 seconds. Meatball Saucy says get in line. I was in line. I was at the head of the line. I was defeated first. Whoever thinks that they're gonna walk in and take that belt from Marty is up for a surprise. He has it when it counts. And I love that you made the belt an emoji to carry around with you. A hearty handshake to all of our participants tonight.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Lynn says, I did redo my camera mounting. It's now a curtain rod installed on the ceiling. That's a good idea. I should think about something like that. I need to get rid of the lights behind me, though. Oh, there we are, slapping the belts around again. All right, there we go. Let's see our results.
Tournament completed.
Hug Polo, you are our winner. So Hollywood, I need a table from you for next week. That will be the first table we play. We had 12 participants. So let me get the drawing going as I see all of my missed messages.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! All right, 12. All right, so the first, I drew a 3, which is Game Club Central. So we go back to the poll. I drew me. Guess what? Hollywood Polo, you are our winner. Hollywood Polo, you are the winner of the draw as well as the table. So you get your choice tonight. I have, for the first table, I have a Steam code for the Iron and Steel FX3 pack, or I have a random sticker assortment mystery pack that can be mailed out. So that is your choice. If you're there, Hollywood, let me know. Hollywood is the 2X winner. $100 FX tickets. You know, 100 FX tickets is not a terrible prize either. So the prize for the second table is going to be the Universal Classics, which includes Jaws and E.T., which we'll be playing on Wednesday night at the Game Club Central Drain Freeze tournament. All right, Hollywood. All right, stickers. So what I need you to do, well, we're already friends on Twitch, so I will send you, or send me a whisper with their mailing address, and I will send the mystery pack out. But do not post it here in chat. Do it in a private message on either Discord or on Twitch. Lynn Denver says, so unless it's the pack with Bob's Burgers, you can always re-roll if I come up. 123 Road Street. Thank you, Jacob. All right, let's get the second table going.
Civil War.
Table number 2 tonight is going to be Civil War. Dang it, Steam. Let me in. Yes, play anyway.
Game pause.
Cancel.
Single player and hot seat. My collection.
Tournaments.
Main menu.
I think I'm buying 1,100 FX tickets tomorrow. Ooh.
Tournaments. Active tournaments. Create tournament.
Civil War is in front of me, right? There it is. All right. Private tournament, 1 hour. Let me set the timer, 1 moment.
Groovy. Groovy.
Tournament is live. Reboot and Tog, thank you so much for the sub. Did the timer start? Yes, the timer started. Excellent.
Today in Stamford, Connecticut, a violent
Stamford that changed things.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't it, Tony?
I just realized my DMD is not coming up. That's not good.
The superhuman registration.
Let's see if Alt-Tab can save me.
game pause.
I'm in trouble. I don't want to do this, but we are going to do this.
Civil War.
Come on, DMD.
Game paused.
What's wrong with a purple DMD?
Single player and hot seat. My collection. Main menu. Tournaments. Active tournaments. Today in Stamford,
There we
Connecticut,
go.
a violent clash between superheroes and supervillains near an elementary school.
Stamford that changed things for you, wasn't it, Tony? Before that,
I would like to point out that Stamford, Connecticut is where WWE is headquartered.
It was coming anyway. I always thought registration was inevitable, though I did try to delay it. But after Stanford, there was just no stopping it.
come on, soldier. Avenger, don't let me down! Fall back, Avengers! Regroup!
Spider-Woman has gone rogue and joined with Captain America. The Sentry now supports superhuman registration.
I will say I do really like the artwork on this table.
Now follows Mr. Stark's orders.
Nice move.
Ms. Marvel is Captain America's latest recruit. I've just received word that the mighty Avenger Thor, thought dead for the last several months, has
Uh-oh, blue glowing ball. Blue balls are never good.
known as Goliath. This is terrible.
We cloned Thor, Steve, but he went too far. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
No, it wasn't. Goliath's death is on you, Tony. It's on you. Coming hit. Wretches, you are all going down.
Agreed, Mr. Pendragon. It's the worst.
Evasive maneuver.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, the wife. Oh, in case I missed it in chat when I was setting stuff up, Hollywood, did you put a table in chat that I overlooked for next week? Can be anything on the FX3 menu. Skyrim. All right. Thank you, MCAP.
Spider-Man has joined to the pro-registration forces.
Hurry up. stand down.
Tournament results.
9 players. Impressive. All right. So we have myself in first, Lord Hawk in second with 8.9 million, the wife in third with 8.1, Hollywood Polo in fourth with 6.9, Jacob in fifth with 6.8, Lynn in Denver in sixth with 6.5, Iron Fist in seventh with 5.5, Mr. Pendragon in eighth with 3.7. Scrolly. Come on, keep it going. And Rubutentag, the world famous Rubutentag, is the power bottom.
All right, Nate, I'm on the final one. The final countdown.
Heroes didn't cause what happened at Stamford, Tony. Villains did.
You think I don't know that? Registration won't stop every tragedy, Steve, but people in our position need accountability. I wish it didn't have to be this way.
Focus! Get with the program!
Oh. Yeah, it's an interesting fan layout. You can really get it ripping, but those side drains are thirsty. Try to tilt. How's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're having an excellent Monday. It was nice to see your surprise stream last night. I'm sorry I missed it live. If you're not already following Try to Tilt Pinball, please give him a shout out. Or please give him a follow. At first, I did think it was a VPX, and then I looked a little harder, and I was like, wow, that is an actual Valley
those
game
damn
show.
outlane. I ain't even mad when it goes down to outlane. 525, which actually matches our
I'll try to tell the Shockmaster is the glittery stormtrooper who is the master of falling down. MCAP, thank you for the dramatic chipmunk.
To show support of new federal legislation that forces anyone with superpowers to register with the government. Vision has become part of the outlawed Secret Avengers.
If you Google Shockmaster introduction and see that whole video clip, you'll see Ric Flair in the background just laughing nonstop.
Today in Stamford, Connecticut, a violent clash between superheroes and
600 innocents lost their lives in Stamford State.
All right, Hollywood. I will look for the message following the event. If I don't see it, I will get in touch with you.
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day of the week. Superheroes need to stay above politics, or Washington starts telling us who the supervillains are.
stunning moment, Spider-Man
Oh.
to reveal his true identity.
My name is Peter Parker, and I've been Spider-Man since I was 15 years old.
Parker's coming out was urged by Iron Man to show support of new federal legislation that forces anyone with superpowers to register with the government.
What you did to Spider-Man is unconscionable. You just signed a death warrant for May Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Peter's an adult.
So I haven't gone full ham with FX yet, Tilt. I have bought the new original tables, but I haven't purchased the bulk of them. I'm not quite ready to transition yet. There's still a lot of life in FX3, and at this point in early access, I don't see a reason to rebuy a lot of tables if I can't play them in multiplayer. But Game Club Central is going to showcase some of the new tables on his stream later tonight, I believe. I have played some of the new ones, or I should say I've played one of the new ones. I really like Sky Pirates. I haven't given the others a fair shake yet. It looked fun, I just haven't had time to play it yet. Oh, down the drain. Thank you, ball save.
This isn't what I wanted. Not at all.
Well, for trying things out, Try to Tilt, they do the rotation where you can play 1 or 2 tables free every day. So it might be worth, for a while, just cycling through, because you can get a good test for it. You can't save scores, apparently, and you can't do unlockables, but at least you get a feel for the physics and see it. I agree, MCAP. That's what I'll be most excited for, is some more Williams tables in there with the updated physics. All right, let's see where our standings are. Jared Gage jumping to first with 23 million. Iron Fist in second with 13. The Wife in third with 11 million. Lynn in Denver in fourth with 11.4. Game Club Central in fifth with 10 million. Myself in sixth with 9. Lord Hawk in seventh place with 8.9 million. Hollywood Polo in eighth with 8.7. Jacob in ninth with 7.1. Rebutentag, the world famous Rebutentag, 6.5 million. Mr. Pendragon in 11th with 4.9. Meatball Saucy, 4.4 million. And we have 41 minutes left on the clock. Let me catch up on chat here.
Stamford, Connecticut, a violent clash between superheroes and
All right.
supervillains.
I see a lot of love that Noir is good, but I have not played it yet. Maybe tonight. Spooky tables. Like spooky pinball spooky tables? That would be really cool, but is that a rumor of some sort?
Picking up life signals over there.
A moment of silence.
600 innocents lost their lives in
I guess I missed that altogether, Try to Tilt.
attempts at superheroics. The Superhuman Registration Act?
I'm sorry, Tony.
I need to check into the DMD mirroring that Nailbuster was working on. I know he said he was going to update the pinup wiki. I haven't gone to look yet. This weekend when I was playing around with it, I was doing something similar, but I was using OBS, and then I was using the projector feature to mirror it to my full DMD, and just had it cropped down, but I had to manually set that, and I have to manually launch OBS before each table. So Nailbuster's workaround is probably going to be primo, but I haven't had time to go look for it yet. Well, that's kind of exciting news, Try to Tell. I missed that episode altogether. I wonder what that will mean for TNA. Because I know VPW is working on TNA. Hope there doesn't become a licensing issue.
My name is Peter Parker, and I've been Spider-Man since I was 15 years old.
Parker's coming out was urged by Iron Man to show support of new federal legislation that forces anyone with superpowers to register with the government.
What you did to Spider-Man is unconscionable. You just signed a death warrant for May.
I heard that, Jared Gage.
Peter's an adult. He made his own decisions.
I hope that still ends up being the case. I mean, I'm sure it will be, but I just hope it doesn't create any difficulty. Ah! Thank you, ball save.
This isn't exactly what I signed up for.
Uh-oh, we got bullet time. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Cap, please, don't get up. I don't want to hit you again. Just surrender.
Oh, yeah!
Luke Cage has decided to fight alongside Iron Man.
Well, have a good night, Try to Tilt. I hope we put on a decent show for you. No, 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 no!
This isn't what I wanted. Not at all.
Tournament results.
Got 37 minutes left, so I'm just going to hop into another game.
Past heroes have been a part of this country for as long as anyone can remember. Registration takes away any freedom we might have, any autonomy. Heroes didn't cause what happened at Stanford, Tony. Villains did.
You think I don't know that? Registration won't stop every tragedy, Steve, but people in our position need accountability. I wish it didn't have to be this way.
I do like the Phantom Flip.
Get with the program.
Luke Cage Cage has joined Captain America's underground movement.
Astro, welcome back. How was Mexico? Are you still in Mexico? Ah.
Tony's people are disappearing by the hour.
It's going to be hard to avoid spoilers, Saucy. It's going to be all over the internet. Sorry, Jared. No TX sound effect.
Vision has become part of the outlawed Secret Avengers. Luke Cage has decided to fight alongside Iron Man.
This isn't what I wanted. Not at all.
I know the wife, but you worked hard to find it for somebody else. Sorry that I didn't inform you of that.
Today in Stamford, Connecticut, a violent clash
MCAP, new PC. What do you got?
near an elementary school resulted in a monstrous explosion.
Copyright the wife. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I don't know what I did, but I'm in trouble.
Unspeakable tragedy.
I've got survivors over here. A moment of silence. Masked heroes have been a part of this country for as long as anyone can remember. Registration takes away any freedom we might have, any autonomy. Heroes didn't cause what happened at Stamford, Tony. Villains.
Nice, MCAP.
I don't know that. Registration won't stop every tragedy, Steve, but people in our
While the prices are starting to go down, I'm trying to trade someone for a 2070 currently, and I'm also just debating on buying a 3060 as well. I have concerns, though, if I will be able to fit it where I have my motherboard mounted in the cab. I may bug you in Discord for some dimensions. Astro says, my favorite part of WrestleMania is when Hulk Hogan DDT'd Gorilla Monsoon. Nice. I actually have a signed Gorilla Monsoon trading card.
My name is Peter Parker, and I've been Spider-Man since I was 15.
I would love a 3080, Jared, but I don't know that it's in my budget.
To show support of new federal legislation that forces anyone with superpowers to register with the government.
What you did to Spider-Man is unconscionable. You just signed a death warrant for May Parker and Mary Jane Watson.
Hogan signed Pop? Nice. I have a lot of autographs, but I'm trying to think of like the big names. I have a Ric Flair. I have a couple of Ric Flairs. I've met him a few times. I got a Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was pretty cool to hang out with. Aside from that, I've hung out with a lot of wrestlers and I've worked backstage at some indie shows, but I don't know how many of them people would have heard of. I met Jay Lethal. He was pretty cool. Murder City Machine Guns.
underground movement.
I have never met Hogan, though. You're probably right, Jared, but I don't know. I have hope with that being Unity-based that it'll be sufficient. We shall see. I got some time on that one, though. I figure by the time that rolls around, that'll warrant a new PC build or a new cab build.
Songbird located.
Spider-Man has joined to the pro-registration forces. Benjamin Grimm, also known as The Thing, has left the Fantastic Four and the country after an epic battle among heroes.
It's all insanity out there, and I don't want no part of it.
Families torn apart, old friends fighting one another. Stop resisting the Registration Act and help me change things from within.
Then what? A cell? Because whether or not you can see the bars, that's where we'd all be.
I feel like I'm keeping the ball alive and not going anywhere.
Superhuman registration. Vision has become part of the outlawed Secret Avengers.
I love that they're in the newsreel referred to as the Secret Avengers. Keeping the ball alive, but not really accomplishing much? Yeah, you're not the only one.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
Tony's people are disappearing by the hour.
All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
MCAP, thank you so much. I also like turtles.
Just in time.
The Sentry now supports superhuman registration.
Songbird located.
Hydra has chosen to side with Iron Man.
That is a huge leap forward.
So something that I learned with Safecracker, when you're playing Safecracker in a tournament and you get a token, if you want to use that token on your next turn, don't exit the tournament and come back in. Just continue to keep playing, or it takes away your token. At least that was my experience when we tried it.
Vision has joined the pro registration side.
I learned that the hard way too, Saucy. I learned it on stream because I kept exiting out of the tournament to go back and check the scores. And I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong to not be able to use the token.
This isn't what I wanted. Not at all.
We have 25 minutes left and 12 players. Let's see where we are in the standings. Jared Gage still in first with 23.9 million. Rabutentag from Power Bottom all the way to the top. Second place, 23.8 million. Well done, Rabutentag. Myself in third with 16 million. Game Club Central in fourth with 14 million. Iron Fist in 5th with 13 million. Lord Hawk in 6th with 13 million. The Wife in 7th with 11.5 million. Lynn in Denver in 8th with 11.4. Scrolly. Jacob in 9th with 11.1. Hug Polo, Hollywood Polo in 10th place with 8.7. Mr. Pendragon in 11th place with 6.2. Meatball Saucy is the current Power Bottom with 4.4 million. We have 25 minutes left on the clock. Let's go.
Stanford that changed things for you, wasn't it, Tony? Before that, you went to Washington to lobby against the Superhuman Registration Act.
Power Bottom for the win.
It was coming anyway. I always thought registration was inevitable, though I did try to delay it.
Welcome in, Jason. We got 25 minutes left on the clock, which should be more than ample time for a few games. If you like FX3 tournaments, on Wednesday night we will be having another tournament at 9 p.m. Eastern over at Game Club Central. This week we'll be playing the Universal Table Pack. I believe it is Jaws and E.T., if someone wants to correct me, but I believe that's what we're playing. Drain.
Did it come to this?
Uh-oh. Lag from stream or lag from playing? I'm not seeing any alarms over here. But please let me know. I can dig a little deeper.
Tigra has chosen to side with Iron Man. Received word that the mighty Avenger Thor, thought dead for the last several months, has resurfaced and killed the Avenger known as Goliath. This is terrible.
Brave is a fine web browser, but like all Chrome-based browsers, eventually the memory will get to you. But at least in Brave, you don't have to deal with the advertisements.
Come on, soldier, don't let me
I missed something, Astro. Power hungry stocking in a human grocery store ain't that fresh. I definitely missed something.
Not fighting for the people anymore. We're just fighting. Stand down.
Entering transphase. Connecticut, a violent clash between superheroes and
Stanford that changed things for you, wasn't it, Tony? Before that, you went to Washington to lobby against the Superhuman Registration Act.
It was coming anyway. I always thought registration was inevitable, though I did try to delay it. But after Stanford, there was just no stopping it.
Sounds like vacation is treating you well, Astro.
Vision has become part of the outlawed Secret Avengers. Ms. Marvel now follows Mr. Stark's orders. I've just received word that the mighty Avenger Thor, thought dead for the last
Oof.
several months, has
Thank you, ball save.
killed the Avenger known as Goliath. This is terrible.
We cloned Thor, Steve, but he went too far. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
No, it wasn't. Goliath's death is on you, Tony. It's on you.
Ms. Marvel is Captain
Bury that
America's
porch.
latest recruit. Hydra has chosen to side with Iron Man.
I thought you said you knew what you were doing, Tony.
The Human Torch has joined with Captain America's Secret Avengers.
Focus! Get with the program!
I can't believe I saved that.
Luke Cage has decided to fight alongside Iron Man. The Sentry now strengthens the resistance.
I don't think that's faring well for me.
Tournament results. Today in Stamford, Connecticut, a violent clash between superheroes and supervillains near an elementary school resulted in a monstrous explosion. The recent call for superhuman registration has reached an all-time high after this unspeakable tragedy.
Masked heroes have been a part of this country for as long as anyone can remember. Registration takes away any freedom we might have, any autonomy. Heroes didn't cause what happened at Stanford, Tony. Villains did.
You think I don't know that? Registration won't stop every tragedy, Steve, but people in our position need accountability. I wish it didn't have to be this way.
Ms. Marvel is Captain America's latest recruit. Benjamin Grimm, also known as the
Should we switch to Guitar Hero?
Fantastic Four and the country after an epic battle among heroes.
Oh. I might do better at Guitar Hero than this table. Alright, MCAP, you set it up. I'll grab my guitar and let's do it.
Registration Act and help me change things from within.
Within what? A cell? Because whether or not you can see the bars, that's where we'd all be.
Ah! Ball save.
The Sentry now
I
supports
think I've got pinball fatigue at this point. Hawkeyes, how's it going? We got 14 minutes left. You might be able to squeeze in a game if you want to join us. This is good old Pinball FX3 as opposed to the new fancy FX. But, got a nice tournament going. Ah! Well, I say nice as I haven't had a decent game in a while.
Songbird located.
Thank you for the dramatic chipmunk. Always a classic. Oh, we got the superhero slow-mo. Let's see if I can... I can't backhand that, can I? Oh, come on. Maybe. Oh. I'm sorry to say, MCAP, I'm still running Guitar Hero 3 on a 360. I switched over to Frets on Fire on the PC. I think there's some better ones out there, but Frets on Fire is where I started with on the PC, and I kind of alternate between the two, and I never upgraded.
has joined Captain America's underground movement.
Iron Man probably should submit, Rumeword. Ooh, Jacob does like Tales from the Crypt.
This isn't what I wanted. Not at all.
If you guys want to post some links for your VPX tournament, feel free. I don't have a button set up with the forum for score submission, but if you want to promote it here, please feel free to post the links in chat. Guitar Hero is limited to my Wii and now the Dolphin emulator on the Alp. That would be fun on the Alp. Well, is it the... Jared Gage, thank you so much for the bits. I guess when you say ALU, is that the Legends Ultimate stand-up or the pinball table? I guess it's the stand-up. Runeword, typically we ask that you, in most VPX tournaments, they ask that you post a picture of your score, corner of the table, DMD, and then the score in text for verification. But yeah, for the most part, it's honor system. All right, we've got 11 minutes, or yeah, so we're somewhere between 10 minutes, 30 seconds, and 11 minutes. So I'm just going to jump into another game and keep it going. Have the scores be a surprise.
Washington to lobby against the Superhuman Registration Act.
It was coming anyway. I always thought registration was inevitable, though I did try to delay it. But after Stanford, there was just no stopping it.
Hey Jacob, you can set up VPX to use a controller as well. Takes a little bit more doing, but it's not so bad. If you need some help, if you ask in Discord, I can give you a hand with that. So Runeword, the site I saw go through is iScored. iScored is, you should just be able to click on the table and then type in the score.
Everything gone according to schedule.
Focus. Get with the program.
Holy multi-ball waste. Oh. Thank you, ball save. And there she goes.
Tigra has declared herself against registration. Luke Cage has joined Captain America's underground movement.
Uh-oh. I think that's going to be all she wrote. At least I got through a multi-ball. Wasn't a complete waste.
The Human Torch has joined with Captain America's Secret Avengers.
Will never stop me.
joined to the pro-registration forces.
I'm sorry, I missed the question, Hollywood.
Received word that the mighty Avenger Thor, thought dead for the last several months, has resurfaced and killed the Avenger known as Goliath.
All right, 5 minutes 40 seconds, give or take 20 seconds, because there's a timer mismatch again. So if you are in a killer game, when I give the 2-minute call out, you might want to consider draining, because if you are in a game when the timer reaches 0, come on, ball save. If you're in a game when the timer reaches 0, the score will not post. So please be mindful of the timer. And then once this wraps up, we'll do a prize draw for the Universal Classics.
Spider-Woman has gone rogue and joined with Captain America.
Songbird located.
No score for you. Well said, Saucy.
Ms. Marvel now follows Mr. Stark's orders.
Try the redeem, Ben. I don't know what if I have a code for that one currently.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend
Ben wants
Zombie.
Bob's
Jonathan,
Burgers
you're
Pinball.
looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great, Zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Groovy, groovy.
Hi, Voltage X75. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the follow. If you like FX3, we do this every Monday and Wednesday night. Mondays on Paladin Arcade, which is where you are today. Wednesdays, we do it over at Game Club Central. Our Wednesday night tables will be Jaws and E.T. At least I believe that's the case. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Get it shot.
3 minutes. 4 minutes. Wow, I guess my timer is way off.
Today in
600 innocents lost their lives in Stamford, Steve, all because of reckless attempts at superheroics. Can I count on your support of the Superhuman Registration Act?
I'm sorry, Tony, but you're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day of the week. Superheroes need to stay above politics, or Washington starts telling us who the supervillains are.
Spider-Woman has gone rogue and joined with Captain America.
One thing I will say about Jaws is study the skill shot. A lot of points with the skill shot. It is, Lynn. It's a Cyborg 009.
Let me go down the hole. Toot toot go down the hole. Kitty go down the hole. Kitty, bye bye, kitty.
Human Torch has sided with Iron Man.
I was just going to say, if you want to see a closer up shot of it, if you go to the Adore These Pets section of the Game Club Central Discord, there is a GIF of my kitten sitting on top of it. Well, she's a cat at this point because she's like almost 2, but she's still a kitten to me.
Families torn apart, old friends fighting one another. Stop resisting the Registration Act and help me change things from within.
Then what?
We are below a minute, I believe. So I'm going to start draining this out so we can check the final standings.
Not fighting for the people anymore. We're just fighting.
Well, Jason, that was a valiant effort for coming in at the tail end there. Looks like we got 14 players, 1 minute 1 minute 15 seconds left according to FX. So somehow my timer got way off this time. Apologize. I'm glad you're enjoying it, MCAP. Hearty handshake to all our competitors.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
20 seconds. Plucky played a couple minute and a half ago. I saw Plucky. Was the volume low? Tournament results. Jared Gage in first with 35 million. Lynn in Denver right on the heels with 31 million. Rabutentag, the world famous Rabutentag, in third. Lord Hawk in fourth. Myself in fifth. Game Club Central in sixth place. Iron Fist in seventh. Jason Corbin, eighth place. The Wife in ninth. Jacob in 10th. Hug Polo, Hollywood Polo, in 11th place. Mr. Pendragon in 12th. Hawkeyes in 13th. See, Hawkeyes, I told you could get a couple games in with the few minutes remaining. Meatball Saucy is the power bottom. All right, so we had 14 competitors. Whoops, as I screw up. 14 competitors, so let me get the random number generator going. And let's get our prize cooking. Jared Gage, you have won the honor of picking our table for next week. The first table will be Skyrim. So please let me know what you're thinking for a second table. All right, I've drawn a 3. Who is 3? Rabutentag, you are our prize winner. Prize number 2 is going to be the Universal Classics. Game Club, thank you for summoning the Dragon Zord. All right, so Wednesday night is going to be Jaws. So, Rabutin, if you're still here, do you already own the Universal tables, Jaws, E.T., and the other? You already have it? Okay, that's what I thought. So, let's do another draw then. Rabutin, I'll get you a sticker pack, and let's do another draw so that we can get somebody out there. Aliens Pinball? Which aliens, Jared? Do you want to do... I think are there 2 or 3 aliens tables? Aliens. All right. So we will do Skyrim and Aliens next week. Actually, before I make a note of that, let's do another draw. Because let's see if we can get somebody a universal table so that they can play with us on Wednesday. Number 9. Who is number 9? Game over, man. Game over. Number 9 is my wife. She already owns it. All right, I'll give one more random draw, and then after that, shout out if you need it, and we'll go accordingly. Number 10, which is Jacob. Jacob, if you're here, do you own the universal tables for Wednesday night? I'm not using the raffle tool because I wanted it to limit it to people that were in the tournament, and I wasn't sure how to manage that. But I think next time I may just do the raffle and open it up to everybody, because we have a large audience tonight, and maybe some more people would come play with us. Oh, all right. So does anybody need the table for Wednesday night? First come, first serve. Type fast now. And Rebootin', I will get the sticker pack to you for being the first prize winner. Nobody. Should have saved my money and bought tickets for FX. I think that's going to be a lot of us in the future. All right, well, the prize moves forward if no one wants to claim it. So next week, the morning or the first table prize will be the universal tables.
About the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect.
Hard times.
There is no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family.
Let me make some notes.
What hard times are, Daddy?
So Skyrim and Aliens for next week. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you've had a good time. Like I said, we do this on every Monday night and Wednesday night for FX3. Tomorrow night over at Game Club Central, you will find LL Cool Play at 9 p.m. where Marty will be going over the rules of the VPX Voodoo Carnival this week. Who got me bits? Meatball Saucy, thank you so much for the bits. Game Club Central, appreciate the bits. What else am I forgetting, guys? What else is on the schedule? I think that's it for the week. We got LL Cool... Oh, I'm forgetting Flipper Fridays. And Plucky Duck. I'm talking over Plucky Duck. Alright, so Friday night over at Game Club Central, we have Flipper Fridays where we do some Jackbox games, some trivia, and some more fun. Have a good night, Lynn. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I see Laserlos is live. Anybody else I'm overlooking? Jason, thanks for coming. I look forward to seeing you in the future. Hawkeyes, thanks for getting a game in. And let's go visit... Oh, is Pez on? Why do I not... I do see Pez. All right, let's go see Pez. Rebootin' is streaming this. He's streaming himself playing in the tournament. Fair enough. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. Yeah, come on Wednesday, Hawkeyes. We'll be playing Jaws and E.T. Oh, Rebootin's doing Dump King? Awesome. Look forward to it. I will catch you all later, guys. Have a good night.
And after the first wiper arm comes around and gets to 10,000,